Good morning. You're listening to Shamelessly, Shontay, and I'm your host, Shontay Lundy. Happy Sunday. Today, my lovely, smiling co-host is Kennedy.
Hi, everyone. So happy to be here today.
And I'm happy to have you. So, yeah, over the weekend, I went through a drive-through restaurant, drive-up restaurant, whatever you want to call it. And at this restaurant, they ask you your name. So I pull up and the guy's like, what do you want? Or what's your order? I order and he's like, what's your name? And I'm with my friend. And I say, Black Beauties. And he's like, what? And I'm like, Black Beauties. And he's like, okay. So we roll up to the window where you retrieve your food. And the lady, she says, Blanca? And I'm like, no, Black Beauties. She's like, no, I have Blanca on this order. And I'm like, no, it's supposed to be Black Beauties. So she says, well, what did you order? Is it such and such and such and such? And I'm like, yeah, that's the order. And I'm like, what's the name that you have on the order? She's like, Blanca. And I didn't say this to her, but in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, I took, a lot of years of Spanish all the way through college, and I know Blanca means white. So I say, what's the name again that you have on the order? She's like, Blanca. I'm like, it's supposed to be Black Beauties. She's like, I don't know. Here's your food. So, Shontay's out here terrorizing these streets and these restaurants. It was a chuckle, but also at the same time, I felt like my name, Black Beauties, wasn't respected, and especially during Black History Month. Not cool. So jumping into trending topics, we have St. Patty's Day here. And Kennedy, did you participate in any St. Patty's Day festivities?
No, never in the past, not now. I never really celebrated it in college. I know it's kind of like a big drinking kind of event for younger people, but I never did that.
Okay, what about in elementary school?
Definitely, you had to wear green or else you'd get pinched. So it was a whole thing. All the kids in the class would wear green. Yeah, I remember being a young one wanting to wear green, right? Not to be like left out in school. I never wanted to be left out in anything. And I'm just going to talk about Valentine's Day. Do you all remember the box cards during Valentine's Day? But you wanted to get the special one from the person that you liked. The one a little more expensive, a little more flashy.
Yeah, absolutely. So St. Patty's Day was always celebrated where I was. And then going to college, I had a shirt that said, Kiss Me, I'm Irish.
You still have it?
I do. It still fits me.
Oh.
Unbelievable, right?
Kudos to you.
Thank you. But I would never let anyone just kiss me.
No.
Just because the shirt said,
That's
Kiss
weird.
Me, I'm Irish. But now I do feel compelled to eat corned beef and cabbage on St. Patty's Day. Have you ever had that dish?
I've never had it.
That is the traditional dish of St. Patrick's Day. Okay, so we have a special guest today. I am very excited to talk to him. Are you ready?
I'm so ready. I'm so excited.
Okay, cool. We'll be right back.
Hey, if you wanna protect your skin, queen, make sure you get some black girl sunscreen. You don't gotta dodge them sunbeams. Just put on your black girl sunscreen. Hey, black don't crack, a dozen. Black people get sunburned too, ask my cousin. Skin to skin, it's for women and for men. Hottest on the streets, on a hike at the beach. Get some BGS and reach. If you tired of that dry white cash, you should take your melanin. You can still get melanoma. It's made with cacao, avocado, and jojoba. And it's multi-purpose, you could use it for your lotion. Women of the sun, make it matte, make it glow. You gon' wish you got it when them fine lines start to show. If you wanna protect your skin, queen, make sure you get some black girl sunscreen. You don't gotta dodge them sunbeams. Just put on your black girl sunscreen.
Today's guest is an imaginative, innovative rapper and songwriter from Oakland, California, who creates music depicting an honest representation of life experiences. Opening shows for Snoop Dogg, Usher, 21 Savage, and writing songs for major retailers, our guest has a gift of storytelling through music. He even wrote the BGS jingle you hear every single week on Shamelessly, Shontay. With millions of streams since his first album release, he's getting ready to drop his newest project, Enjoy the Journey, on March 10th. We're very excited to welcome the artist, new father, and dear friend to Black Girl Sunscreen, C5.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Welcome.
Appreciate that.
I am so smiling and I'm laughing. I'm so happy that you said yes to come on. You were high on our guest list. So thank you for just, carving out the time.
Of course.
So C5, I don't think anybody knows this. I know I don't know this. You ready? Okay. What's your government?
Christopher.
Christopher? I think
That was my guess.
Okay, Christopher.
Isaiah Presley.
Okay, Christopher Isaiah Presley. Do you go by Chris?
Yeah, I go by Chris. My mom called me Christopher sometimes. Yeah, but a lot of people call me C5 or 5 or C.
Okay. So if you're in the grocery store and the deli's like, hey, what name do I put on this?
As of lately, I've been saying Chris. I've been like even introducing myself as Chris.
Because you're getting too big.
Is that what that means?
Are you trying to be incognito?
Nah, it's just like, I don't know, I want to, I want to be Chris too. Like, I don't know, C5 is just like.
You want both.
Yeah, like I'm Chris too. So now I've been kind of like saying both now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who is C5 versus Chris?
They the same person. That's the thing. And at one point they wasn't.
Okay.
But now I'm so proud to say that they the same person.
I actually struggle with something similar, right? Shontay, Miss Lundy. Who's Miss Lundy?
Yeah.
Is she a character? When did she pop up? When did she go away? Who's Shontay? So I'm living by an alias at sometimes. Then I also got Teasy. I thought I retired her, but the team brought her back.
We love Teasy.
Teasy was like, during the Wheezy, and you could just add the EEZY to like everything Brazy, whatever it was. So I have Teasy, I got Miss Lundy, I got the BGFS, and I have Shontay. Do you have any other nicknames? Babe? Is it Babe? Is it Boo?
Oh yeah,
Who else could it be?
Babe, yeah, Babe. That's a nickname.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like it feel good to just like, they all the same thing. They all the same person. Cause like now I don't got to tap into nothing different. I could just be me at all times. And I would say that's my greatest achievement. I could just be my true self whenever. And yeah, at all times. It feel good. I sleep good at night with that, yeah.
Okay. So how did you come up with C5? I mean, is it something super easy like C for Christopher? Or talk to us about that.
Yeah, I didn't come up with the name. It was given to me by a big homie from my neighborhood. He had gave me the name. I was going by Chris 5 at first. So the 5, I'm from the 50s. That's where I'm from in Oakland, 59th Street. So I just abbreviated with the 5, and then he was like, bro, like, you C5. And I was like, okay. Like, and then I ran with that, and then I feel like now it got even a deeper meaning. Like my angel numbers, the first angel numbers I resonated with was 555, and it mean like transformation, change. I feel like I'm always shedding layers. I'm always in a transformation, a transition, so it resonated with me.
I'm hearing growth.
Growth, yeah. A lot of growth.
Transformation in the shedding. I wish I could shed.
You not shedding?
I'm growing, but I don't think I'm shedding.
What's yeah? How you wait? How do you grow?
I don't see
without
like
shedding?
my skin come off. My dog sometimes shake, and I'm like, ooh, I wish I could do that just to release everything, whatever the conversation was or the situation was. Like, how do I just like let that go? And honestly, before you came in the room, we took a shake, just to.
Yeah, what that look like?
Right?
What that look like?
It looked like a jiggle. Wow, you can't see us right now, you all, but like I'm shaking in my seat. Okay, you ready? Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go shake. All right, Kennedy's shaking too. All right, we shaking it all off. The whole room is shaking it all off. I love it. So you gave us a super deep meaning of C5, right? You feeling relaxed, a little bit more relaxed?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I am.
I appreciate it. So, would you ever change your name?
Would I ever change it? I actually was about to, because it was like some issue, like because a bunch of people was releasing music. Like everybody want to be C5. Like
I believe it though. Look at you.
Not like that. Everybody want the name and want to release music under it, and like I'm still to this day, like they release the music on my Apple Music, and I have to have my boy Sam, shout out Sam, he'd go and like report it and get it taken off because I got a trademark, thank God. So yeah, I was about to change it at one point, and then everything just started popping off, and you know, with the Taraji thing, and it's just a lot, and I was just like, man, I'm C5, bro.
Okay, so what would you have changed it to?
It was gonna be C5 from the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the only thing that I had. But yeah.
Is the other side like the other street or just
The other side? So that's the brand. You know, like you got Black Girl Sunscreen. You Shontay, Black Girl Sunscreen. It's C5, the other side, and the other side is just peace for real.
Okay. So I kind of want to jump into your inspo because I feel like you're an inspirational lyricist.
Mm-hmm.
Why that approach?
Why am I inspirational lyricist? Man, because I just create what I might need in that moment for real. And I know if I need it, it's other people out there that need it as well. And I've learned that I'm not alone, you know what I'm saying? And I've felt alone a lot on this journey. So now I feel like it's my responsibility to let other people know, oh, you're not alone. Because when I found out I wasn't alone, I felt a lot better. I felt a lot more hopeful. So, yeah, and I like to feel good, you know, inspiration, like feel good to be inspired.
You're such a fresh breath air in the world of rap.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Your lyrics are clever. Your visuals are eye-catching. You know, Kevin Hart, Taraji P, Tabitha Brown, they're all showing you love on socials. You've been working with heavy hitter retailers. That's how we came across you. You've been popping off. Like I said, so much that it caught our attention. And I remember the day that my team told me that we had somebody that was going to write a song for Black Girl Sunscreen. And I was just like, who? Right? Like, who did you find that is a local native? And they were like, this guy C5, he's amazing. And so I wasn't involved in production and creation. And I remember seeing the video. I was like, oh my goodness, they're walking on the beach and it's girls and it's a guy. He has no shirt on. He has all this stuff, right? But the song is so catchy. It's something that we actually use in Shamelessly, Shontay, and you'll get to hear it. So I don't know if you knew that, but that's actually our opening.
Wow.
That's our opening kind of ad there. It's our mid and it's our end.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
That's amazing.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that.
And we appreciate you. So, Kennedy.
Yes.
What you thinking?
I want to know what that experience was like for you, like when writing the words for us for Black Girl Sunscreen, and what was it like to film? Because I remember when you came to the HQ and it was some of the marketing team were filming with you, or in the BGS van, you were sitting on top, we were hanging out the windows. Like, what was that whole creative process for you with Black Girl Sunscreen?
Okay, all right. First,
Yeah.
Man, the before I even get into the process, I had like a whole aversion to sunscreen.
Really?
Like, yeah, because I've never gotten sunburn. And then, you know, I was one of them people, it's like, oh, black people don't get
We don't need
sunburn. We don't need it. And then, you know, I got hip to what y'all was saying about the melanoma. And I heard didn't Bob Marley have melanoma?
He passed, yep.
And then, it was just like, okay, like, and then I met y'all team. Y'all team just amazing. Like, y'all always happy. Like, I was asking her outside. I was like, bro, like what y'all be doing up there? Cause like y'all just be so happy, bro. like it's tight. Like whatever you got going on, like keep doing that.
Does it feel real though?
It do. That's what I'm saying. It does. It does. So yeah, but creating it was fun. You know, me and wifey Penny Lane. She creative producer, so creative produced the video, the song. We in the studio together making the song. It was fun, man. And my boy Cleesus made the beat.
Okay.
Found the perfect, like I feel like the song fits y'all energy. It's like fun,
okay,
lighthearted.
But you ready though?
Yeah.
You got something for us right now, fresh, right? I got the beat.
Like spit some bars.
Oh my god.
I don't freestyle.
Oh.
See, I like this. See, this is what I'm so proud of, right? If this was like a couple years ago, I would have probably been like felt all this pressure.
Yeah.
But now, like, this is, I'm gonna be me. Like, I'm gonna take my time. I ain't about to rush nothing. If I don't feel it, I just don't feel it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that we would like for you to come back with something.
For sure.
New song.
A new song.
100%.
Okay, continuation.
But let me see. I
got bars,
I
though.
can see if I could think of something though.
Okay.
Something wrong.
In the meantime, we hear a lovely baby, and honestly, baby laughter, crying is so joyous. I mean, it always puts a smile on my face. I have babies just all in my social media feed, laughing, doing fun things. Congratulations on your wonderful and beautiful baby boy, Noah, in 2023.
Thank you.
With the love of your life, Laura. This was monumental, experiencing your life. Your song, A Pops, lifts up fathers and speaks to the need of importance of fathers in children's lives. Why do you think this song was needed?
I feel like the song was needed because a lot of times fathers could be overlooked, and I feel like it is a lot of pressure on fathers to to be the provider and just kind of have it all together. So being a father, I just got a lot more compassion, empathy, and understanding, man. And they got a bunch of songs for moms and stuff like that. Yeah, I just wanted to bring some different for Father's Day. That's what I did it for. Like, even a lot of Father's Day, I used to be like, shouting out my mom for Father's Day, and you will see that a lot too. Yeah, shout out my pops though. He did the best he could do. I think he did a great job, and yeah.
Do you think your father did a great job?
He did the best he could do, and that was a great job, man. If he did the best he could do, hey.
Okay. Did you ever think you would be a father?
Man, it was really a surprise. I was like, I will always be like, man, I don't know if it's in the cards for me in this lifetime, if I'm gonna be a pops. And then it just kind of happened, and it just felt so right when it happened, especially who it's with. It's my best friend. Couldn't imagine nothing better, for real.
Okay. So are you going by Dad, Pops, C, Chris? What's Noah allowed to call you?
Whatever you want to call me. I feel like he gonna be like Pops, like or Pop, maybe Papa or something. I don't know.
Papa, you think?
Dad. I can see Dad.
Dad.
Yeah. But whatever he want to call me. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about him calling me C or like Chris though. I don't know about that. We'll see though. We'll see.
Maybe it's Daddy, like when he first starts talking.
His first few words.
Huh?
His first few words.
Yeah,
maybe.
Dada, Daddy, and then I think as they get older, it kind of just matures the name. But you definitely are not first name basis.
Nah, I think it is like a respect thing, Yeah.
Okay.
One thing
What?
I want to say.
Okay.
Grateful that I woke up this morning, had my eyesight. Grateful for them lessons I learned in hindsight. Grateful for these bars that I got, ain't talking Klondike. I'm grateful that I'm paid in full like Mekhi Phife. Grateful for my baby boy, grateful for my wife. I'm grateful that I escaped the streets and I ain't doing life. I'm grateful for this beat. I'm grateful for this mic on the 42nd floor. I'm grateful for this height. I'm grateful for my Deuce because she raised me right. I'm grateful for all these followers, now I can raise my price. Grateful that I move by faith and not sight. I'm grateful for the fans that got me in they top 5. Grateful for these clear blue skies and white clouds. Grateful that I ain't up next, I'm right now.
Hey.
Grateful for yeah. Thank you.
I don't even have a follow-up question for that, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta sit on it, right? And that's what I know, and then let it naturally come to you, right?
Yeah.
So that's literally like your creative process.
I don't rush it, yeah. I go off inspiration and spirit. I don't feel like I gotta be in there every day, but I get inspired a lot, so I go in there when I'm inspired.
Black don't crack a dozen. Black people get sunburned too, ask my cousin. Skin to skin is for women, not for men. Hottest on the streets, on the hike at the beach, keep some BGS in reach. Black girl sunscreen, founded 2016. Shout out to the owner, Shontay Lundy, she the skin queen. She gave me the Black Prince, so I'm gon' relate. Stay moisturized, protect your skin from hyperpigmentation. It's for every occasion, use SPF year round. BGS for every persuasion. Black, white, or brown. Bottle with you when you out there sunbathing. That sunscreen sexy on you, girl, you look amazing. If you wanna protect your skin, queen, Make sure you get some black girl sunscreen. You don't gotta dodge them sunbeams. Just put on your black girl sunscreen. Ay, black don't crack, it doesn't. Black people get sunburned too.
So C5, you said some powerful things. And one of the things you said, I'm grateful I'm not doing life. Was that ever a possibility?
For sure, yeah.
Because of where you're from or what's going on?
Yeah, I had I lived a few lives, and I had a life before, it took a lot to get to this C5. So I used to be in the streets, and, I put moms through it. We went through a tough time. So to have her here with me in the studio, and just in this point in my life, and our relationship so solid now, it's truly a blessing.
Did you ever feel like you had to prove yourself because of your complexion?
Maybe so. You might be right. I knew I got tested a lot because of my, being light skinned and just the whole stigma behind that. I feel like I just was craving acceptance though. I would say that was the driver, wanting to be accepted.
Will you be going deeper into that part of your story on enjoy the journey?
I got songs on there where I touch on it. I kind of touch on everything, and I kind of it wasn't even intentional going into it, but I feel like the album dedicated to my son. If I was gone, or he just needed some. I don't know, if I wasn't here, I feel like I gave him everything he needed in this project to guide him on his journey.
It's beautiful. So let's jump into the album. Let's do that. Let's jump on in.
Let's do it.
So how long does it take for us that are not in music? Typically, how long does it take, start to finish? And how many tracks you got?
14 tracks on there. It really depends, cause I go based off life. It's just life be happening, and then I go in the studio and just let it out. But I would say this project maybe over the, what you think, babe? Over the span of what, a year? Or yeah, since we've been together for real, huh?
Wait, you couldn't have been together for a year because you just had the baby.
I say maybe a year.
Okay.
If that.
Because we
maybe 9 months.
We met you in 2022. It's been yeah.
But I be working on all right. So before Enjoy the Journey even was a thing, I was doing a whole nother album that I was almost done with.
Okay.
But which is called The Other Side. But I feel like God was wait, hold on. You're not on the other side yet. First, you need to enjoy this journey. You need to get through some of these things before you start talking about the other side and telling people you on the other side. So I feel like I kind of took a turn, and I just kind of followed my spirit with that. And it's Enjoy the Journey is the one before the other side. Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's real spiritual, man. The music is real spiritual.
Can't wait. What's your favorite track?
Yeah. Ooh, my favorite track? Right in this moment, I would probably say It All Worked Out. It All Worked Out.
What do you think will be the listener's favorite track?
I think It All Worked Out gonna be that one. Yeah, It All Worked Out is different.
I gotta put you on the spot. Can we just hear the melody, the beat?
Of course. It all worked out. Wake up 5:30 a.m. It's time to work out. Remember, I was homeless and sleeping on Elva Fur couch. I was staying sober when all the homies was perked out. I keep a work-life balance so I don't burn out. Every day I'm looking for something new I could learn about. That negative voice in my head was loud. I had to turn it down. Now I'm in my therapy session. White pearly smile. Wasn't feeling worthy then. I'm feeling worthy now. And if they ain't hear me then, I bet they heard me now. I used to be a troubled child, and all I do is double down. 10 into 20, turn that 20 into 40,000. Rose from the semen, no wonder I'm up at Hope and Flower. Ain't worried about the future, trying to make the most of now. Yeah, what come around always go around. I just put God first, he always hold it down. I put my faith in the Lord and it all worked out. I was even still here to see how it turned out. On this road to success, sometimes you gon' swerve out. When you put God first, nothing to worry about.
I love it. You gonna be 30?
Big 30.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm making it to 30, and I'm saying that genuinely. Because who's to say that you would see 30?
That's a fact.
Right?
That's a fact.
Considering the things that you've been through. I heard you say you were sleeping on your couch, on somebody's couch, right? So congratulations.
Thank you.
We can't take these numbers in this life for granted.
That's a fact.
C5, you are one of our favorites, and it's just been a couple of interactions. I promise you, every time I meet you, you have a lot of charisma. You are smiling. You are greeting everyone. I remember when you came to our Little Mermaid premiere. Of course, you brought your babe over here, and you are always respectful to her. You put her on a pedestal, right? It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, and that's admirable. Yeah, it's admirable, to be honest. I don't care. This is what I'm doing here. So I thank you for being you. I thank you for being a friend of the brand. And I thank you for welcoming us into your life.
Yeah, thank you. I accept them flowers. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Only positivity for you. I already know it's a matter of time. I don't know what your aspiration is. I don't know what your goal is. But whatever it is definitely coming your way. And I have a very powerful mind.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Same to you, man. Same to y'all. Like, y'all family. I feel like, man, Black Girl Sunscreen, like, I really rock with y'all, man.
Black Girl Sunscreen.
And the energy is always super infectious. Like, I meant every word I said about, you and your team. I could tell you treat them right. They speak so highly of you when you're not around.
Really?
They do. They make you look like I was really asking her outside, like, what is y'all doing over there? Like, I'm trying to
secret.
Yeah, like, invite us.
No, you're here. You're here. You're witnessing it. But you've been to every monumental moment.
I had, and thank you for inviting us to that. We was really appreciative.
Oh yeah, that was coveted, and that was the first time that we had 100% attendance. You ever have maybe weddings have 100% attendance, but sometimes people even flake out of weddings.
Wow.
But for that premiere, we had 100% attendance. Plus more was trying to get on the guest list. You was on the top, so yeah.
That's tight. I'm grateful.
Okay, Christopher Isaiah Presley, C5.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.
You're listening to Shamelessly Shontay with Shontay Lundy on Real 92.3.